Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Labor 12 IndyCar Series here inside iRacing Leagues. This week, we are at California Speedway, otherwise known as Auto Club Speedway. And, well, week 2 of the season. Last week was a pretty good race at Long Beach. Now we are heading to an oval tonight, as they alternate every other week. It was a pretty long trip on the SR71 over here to Auto Club from Daytona. We're ready to see some good IndyCar action here tonight. Qualifying underway. Levi Heilman goes to the pole position. Casey Graves overtakes him though. 33.07 for Casey. Casey, I mean, low 210s in the corner. Casey Graves' second lap, 33.005. Cody Cleaver takes that position though. So these guys do have 4 qualifying laps on the ovals, so Casey's got 2 more to play with here. Checking out some of our other drivers. Jeff Perchotsky on lap 3 as well. Graves across the line on lap 3, not quicker. Same with Cody Cleaver. His most recent lap was not quicker. And these cars sound good. And Casey Graves across the line on lap 4. Lap 4. Final lap for Casey. 33.22. So lost a significant amount of speed on those final 2 laps. Cleaver now on his final lap. See if he can defend that pole position. And across the line for Cleaver, 33.01, so still slower than his best lap on lap 2. He will maintain that pole position for now. A minute left in qualifying. We'll see if anybody can best him. Zach McBride heading out on track. Will be his first lap, probably the only lap he'll be able to make in. So he's got to make this one count. Across the line for McBride on his only timed lap, 32.94, and he goes to second. A good only just single lap there from McBride gets him up to second on the board. Almost took that pole position away from Cody Cleaver. That's going to do it for qualifying. Now we'll move on to tonight's race. It's like 15 cars going to take the green flag. Be a good one here tonight at Auto Club. These cars get on the grid. We can go through our pole position and the rest of the grid here once everybody gets up on the grid. Okie dokie. Here we go. Grid for tonight's race. Cody Cleaver on the pole position. That 32.93 puts him on the pole, but shortly behind 100th to be exact. Zach McBride, good qualifying effort from Zach, puts him in second. Casey Graves going to start third tonight in that STP 4. Carl Rotman going to be starting in fourth tonight on that second row. Alex Linney in fifth. Levi Heilman in sixth. Ian Montrose in seventh. Jeremy Scherer in eighth. Jeff Perchotsky in ninth. Daniel Llewellyn in 10th. DG Swiss in 11th. Hayden Lowell in 12th. Dalton Hayes in 13th. Ethan Evers in 14th. And Dave Hoytsma will be starting in 15th tonight. Make their way onto the racing surface. Might be Cody Cleaver's first pole in the IndyCar series. I don't know if I remember him getting a pole position in any other race in IndyCar, so nice job to Cody on that. Hey, pace car gonna pull off. We'll get this thing going green. The restart zone, not that they use it, but through the restart zone they go, and spinning. Daniel Llewellyn spins out on the restart, initial start, and the caution's out. So lap 1 of 75, caution is out for the 23 spinning. Not a good start to the night. And that's going to cause some problems with the scoring. Back it up here. You see Llewellyn right here. Everybody gets loose on this start. And he just can't corral the car. It just keeps spinning. Oh man, I think Dalton Hayes in the 47 right there gets a piece of it. We can get on board with Dalton Hayes. Okay, so that's going to cause some problems. It's going to hold some cars behind the pace car right here. Unreal.
real hard, and then when they hit the gas, spun all by themselves.
Average IndyCar experience.
Sounds about right.
Llewellyn and Hayes, Dalton Hayes get there.
I don't even know how that was managed.
Fast
'Cause
repairs.
You could slam the gas in first gear and nothing happened.
Yeah, you really don't want to drag the brake or anything.
Evers, Lowell, Evers, and Poitsma
I wouldn't expect people
all
to
are going to be
losing
trapped behind the
when
pace
you're
car.
on,
They're going to have to take the
tires,
wave around.
Was he on the apron? Did he de-wedge the car?
Lay it off the wall.
Can I get a black flag clear, please?
What did you do?
I got wrecked before the race even started and through pit entry. Or
Yeah, we both went through the pit entry on the wreck. Excessive speeding and fucking unsafe pit exit.
Those wave around cars.
Don't you?
This will be a single file restart. Everybody's back on the lead lap as they should be.
Wait for the 5 car.
Green flag back in the air.
I need to.
Two cars getting wiggly again. Cody Cleaver out to a good start. But he's happy this time he was able to start the race off rather than going on green. What kind of speeds they're reaching in the draft. I'm going with Casey Graves, had to put it up in 6th gear. All the way up to the 224 in turn 3. A little farther back, looking at Hayden Lowell, they're in 11th. Back up toward our leader. Zach McBride takes the lead. Casey Graves second. Cody Cleaver falls back to third. Oh man, they are slicing and dicing up front. Look from the blip camera. Levi Heilman takes the lead for the moment. But a big run from the 4 on the outside.
Sorry, Dave, I think I got damaged, mate. Just go ahead, I'm going to let you go.
Casey Graves back to the lead.
Alright, thank you.
Heilman back to the inside on the front stretch. Now we'll see if Graves gets that run out of 2 again. He does. Graves back to the lead on the outside. McBride right up to his bumper. Carl Rotman with a run down the backstretch. Now the rest of the field kind of closing in on this. We are pack racing in these Indy cars. 3 wide for the lead. Oh man, they got real close there in 1 and 2. Get the chopper cam does us any favors here. Pretty good view. It's a real fast helicopter following these guys, going over 200. And Zach McBride starting to pull away from these guys. Case Graves closes that in again. Three wide for the lead. Heilman on the top, Graves in the middle, McBride on the inside. Ethan Evers making his way into this battle. That's the number 8 Joker looking car. Who else just made their way in there? Looks like Jeff Perchotsky up on that outside. Cody Cleaver, our pole sitter, trying to stay up with this battle, but he backs out. He's back there in 6th. Oh no, Casey Graves gets sideways. Saves it. What a save from Casey Graves.
Hell of a save, Keith.
Back it up really quick.
Glove save and a beauty.
Just gets loose. Oh, he got the apron. Everybody avoids him. He saves the car. And all is well. Back to live. He falls back to 11th, but his car is okay, so can't be too mad at that. Now that puts Perchotsky in the lead, with Heilman still trying to hang on with these guys. Been battling for the lead since the drop of the green. Ethan Evers swings to the inside. A little bit of a slide job, and he'll find himself in the lead now. Like we might have had a spin right there. I think Dave Hoitzma might have had an issue. Let's take a look. Oh man. So 47 and the 79 side by side. The 79 gets a little loose down on the grass, and I think he just called it a night right there. Back to the live racing up front. Heilman with a slide job. He finds himself in the lead now. McBride 2nd, Evers 3rd, Perchotsky 4th, and Cleaver back into the top 5. Big gap from 9th to 10th here. You got Scherer hanging on in that 9th position. Then you got Montrose 3.5 seconds back from Scherer. And a gaggle of cars with him. Oh, big swing to the bottom by Heilman. Now back to the top. McBride, Heilman, Evers, that's your top 3.
8 pitting.
8 car coming to pit road. Interesting. I wonder why that is. So is the 28. These guys might be running out of fuel. Interesting call from the 8 and the 28. From virtually the lead. Come down pit road. Makes me wonder if they can only make about 19 or 20 laps on a tank of fuel. Back up to your leaders. Top 7 in this main pack.
Pitting this time.
Sorry, I couldn't see you. I'm sorry, dude.
I think Heilman might be coming to pit road this time. There he goes. Got on the brakes pretty early there. Just taking it easy, making sure he gets down at pit road speed. And Perchotsky, he did top off on fuel on that first and only caution. So he's going to have a little bit more fuel than these guys around him as they all stayed out. Haven't pit yet this race. Montrose says he's pitting here. So he'll lead that secondary pack down pit road. And they are 3 wide for... I mean, honest. There's 3 of you and you're 3 wide. That's crazy. Montrose going to take it out pit road. Casey Graves follows Montrose down. Like we also had DG Swiss pit right there.
Pitting this time.
It's that front wing fixed. Back to the leaders. Scherer comes down pit road. Linney as well, looks like. I think that's Alex Linney. Yes, it is. Dalton Hayes down pit road. Perchotsky calls out he's pitting. I think that was the 5 car. Which is surprising. I thought he would make a couple more laps than these guys around him.
56
But they also could have been saving. I saw Hayden just kind of hanging back. He might have been able to save enough here. So everybody in the lead comes down pit road right here. Oh, Perchotsky goes around. Good save though. The car's okay, and he's actually going to file back in with these guys he pit with, just behind him instead. Not a bad way to enter your pit road, pit entry. Yes. Doing it in style. Wallen also comes down behind these guys.
For the 360 there.
That was a clean 360 for sure.
Yeah, it could have been better. I could have got going again after spinning around, but that was cool.
This guy's gonna file off pit road. Hayden Lowell leads him off.
Yeah, Jeremy, let's work together here. We can leapfrog and try to catch up.
And Hayden comes out well in front of the rest of the field. One of the quickest pit road times of the entire field was Cody Cleaver with 37.4 total seconds spent on pit road. These two have a pretty big lead over the rest of the field. Scherer and McBride battling there for third. McBride was the first to pit amongst everybody. We'll see how that ends up working out for him. Got Alex Linney and Carl Rotman a little bit behind the second pack. Rotman actually comes down pit road. He might have had a pit penalty. Possibly speeding penalty for the 25 car. Comes back down pit road. Should still maintain the lead lap depending on if it's just a stop and go. Ethan Evers, he also finds himself a lap down, so I have to wonder if he might have had a penalty. These secondary pack of cars are catching first and second and fast. Their last lap times were over a second faster than the two leaders. So that draft has pulled them right on up there. And Levi Heilman gonna have a chance to make a move for the lead. He will. He's back into the lead. Evers trying to fight for his lap back. Oh, Perchotsky loose on the bottom. I think he caught the apron. His car gets sideways. Scherer has to go to the bottom to save it, but everybody saves their car, and we stay green. 5 laps away from halfway at the line, I think. No, 6 laps, sorry. Should be 38, end of 38. I don't know if we're doing halfway points in this. Probably should have checked that before the season started. You know me, I always come prepared for these shows.
Dude, oh.
No halfway points, so I'm sorry, I'll take that back. But we are now 5 laps away from halfway. The top 7 all in this main pack. Linney hanging on by a little bit. Might be losing that draft soon. He's got to be careful. Got our leaders again. McBride back to the lead. These guys are trading the lead every other lap. Top 3 McBride. Sorry. Now they're trading off. McBride, Heilman, Prochatsky. Evers right there. He's actually the third car in line, but he's one lap down still. Rotman, who we checked in on, who had the pit penalty, finds himself 2 laps down. I think I might have heard McBride said he's coming down pit road. Yeah, McBride comes down pit road, so these guys can only make about 20 or so laps on a tank of fuel.
Right, you guys got to call out when you're pitting.
Yeah, I did. Maybe I should have done a little sooner, but
So
Yeah,
28
he
comes down
definitely
pit
called
road.
it out.
My fault, though.
yeah, I'll try to do it a little sooner. I was kind of a late decision.
He didn't hear you. It's okay.
Evers to the bottom, trying to get his lap back. And he will. Back on the lead lap, Ethan Evers, and now he's praying for a caution.
Pitting this time.
And Kyleman says he's coming down pit road. Trying to go off of voices here. Definitely Dalton Hayes coming down. I think we'll see Heilman dart down pit road. Yes, he does. 27 down pit road. 8 car as well. I didn't expect to see that so soon. Now that'll put Jeff Prochatsky back to the lead. Indy 500 winner here in SRL from earlier this season. So he actually bought the IndyCar not too long before that Indy 500 and ended up winning it. So that's a quick way to fall in love with a car, I think. And he seems to be doing pretty good here tonight as well at Auto Club. DG Swiss down on pit road. Stops in his box. Casey Graves on pit road. We'll go a lap down. DG Swiss comes off pit road. He's going to go 2 laps down.
Pitting.
And with pit lane times just under 40 seconds and lap times just over 30 seconds, that means on a pit stop, even if you're the leader, you're going to go a lap and 5 seconds down.
Lap time's doing no time.
And depending on how far behind the leader you could go even 2 laps down.
15th pitting.
15 car comes down pit road this time. Daniel Llewellyn on pit road. Alex Linney on pit road. Everybody but the top 4 has pit. Let's see, Scherer comes down pit road. Same with Prochatsky. Prochatsky loses it again, but this time tags the inside wall. Oh man. Let's take a quick look. Slowing down for pit entry. Car goes around, rears lock up, and tags the inside wall with that right rear, and that suspension's probably going to need a fast repair. So, oh man, 2 times in a row for Prochatsky. He is doing a great job out on track, but the pit road has been left to be desired tonight. He takes that fast repair. He'll be back out. Probably didn't lose too much time. Maybe 6 or 7 seconds. We'll take a look at the total pit time. Really not that bad. So, in the grand scheme of things, as long as he doesn't get caught in another wreck, it shouldn't hurt him too bad. Hayden Lowell comes down pit road, and that leaves just Cody Cleaver out on track to make his pit stop. when he comes down pit road, I'm assuming this time, he'll have 30 to go. Which means he's gonna have to stop again. Everybody's gonna have to make one more stop this race. Trying to get some draft off to 26. And here he comes down pit road. Cody Cleaver, final car to pit on this cycle. Hopefully didn't speed right there. It looked a little suspicious. Hayden Lowe comes off pit road. He should resume the lead. Oh, Levi Heilman's going to drive right past him with McBride in tow. Levi Heilman will take over that lead when this all cycles out. Cody Cleaver just getting to his pit box. Kind of bogged on the exit of pit road right there. It's going to hurt his exit. Here come those leaders. I don't think he's going to make it out in time. They're 3 wide in front of him. Well, soon to be in front of him. There goes the leaders. He'll catch that draft, so he didn't lose any time pitting that late. And the later you can pit and not lose time, the better. So I like the call there from Cody Cleaver. Well done. He'll come back out with the most fuel on track.
Man, I love battling a lap.
Which means his final pit stop's going to be a lot shorter than the rest of these guys.
He's got every right. Like, if he wants to be on the lead lap, he's got that
Evers, it sounds like annoying
Don't explain
Heilman
it to dumbasses.
trying to get back on the lead lap.
I'm just saying I love it.
Evers trying to stay in this race.
Man, I get it. I just hate that it's in the middle of the pit.
And he's back on the lead lap again. Right now, he's hoping for that caution while he's in the lead.
I mean, I get it.
Imagine if you were that lap car.
And once again,
Yeah,
Heilman goes by.
back. We're doing the same thing.
"19 laps on a tank, thanks." Oh, that was a while ago, sorry. Leaders all kind of forming a draft train now. Only one not in line is Evers and Heilman still battling. Evers trying to stay in the lead lap, Heilman trying to stay in the lead. I keep seeing these guys run against the wall, but they come off the corner and they lose 3 or 4 tenths of a second, so I really don't know why they're doing that. Doesn't seem to be working. Maybe a little better in 1 and 2, but 3 and 4 I haven't seen anybody gain on the top. McBride to the inside of Heilman. He'll take the lead. Slides up in front of Evers. And you'll see Alex Linney and Prochaska trying to work together to get back up to that main pack. They might be making up just a little bit of time. I don't think it's going to be enough, as they're about 2 seconds behind that pack. But if they can get into that draft, which should be soon, I think it's 1 to 2 seconds, they could get up there pretty quick. Go back a little farther. Daniel Wone gets by. Dalton Hayes gets into the top 10. Carl Rotman 2 laps down, still hoping for a caution or something to help him out in this race. Evers also hoping for that caution as he's on the lead lap just in front of the leaders. DG Swiss, you can see about, I don't know, 5 or 6 seconds. No, maybe about 2 or 3 seconds from going a lap down. So he is also in need of a caution. Casey Graves, Ian Montrose, 8th and 9th. They're trying to work together to catch the rest of the field and hoping for a caution.
Next time by.
I think that might have been Heilman who calls out he's pitting. Yeah, I'm not great with the voices and really anything, so that's just my best guess. That's about when he pit last time, so wouldn't be surprised if he came down again. No, it was Zach McBride. That's right, McBride was on a shorter schedule. He goes around on entry, and that is a less than optimal angle to spin in, and he's going to lose a ton of time right here trying to get the car straight again. No damage, but he lost probably 8 or 9 seconds just from trying to get the car back straight. So that's going to kill Zach McBride's chances at the win here. Levi Heilman tries to make it down pit road, but he goes around. Caution's out for this one as it's on the racing surface.
And that's why I stayed in front of you.
As Evers was in the lead, or ahead of the leaders after that came out, so he'll go back on the lead lap and be able to pit for tires and such.
I was wondering why I've been battling a car that's on the lead lap more than anyone else.
Heilman, luckily didn't hit anything, so he's going to be okay. Zach McBride, he is livid right now because he just had that issue, and now he's a lap down. And since he came out of pit road after the caution came out, he's not going to get the lucky dog. So he is stuck a lap down now. Carl Rotman is going to be upset because he's... Oh, no, he should get the lucky dog right here. So Rotman is good with his caution.
Oh, I'm going to get trapped lap down. I have a feeling.
Jeremy Scherer and all of the top 12 all going to come down pit road right here. So here they come. Scherer going to lead him down.
I do.
All going to take tires and fuel. And like I was saying before, I think Cody Cleaver's going to win this race off pit road because he's going to have to take the least amount of fuel to make it to the end of this race. Assuming he takes only the fuel he needs, he is in the best situation by far. Oh, but if he slides through his box, it's not going to help. No! Cody! Oh, that is a heartbreaker. And he's going to come out probably last. Hayden Lowell wins the race off pit road, followed by Linney, Graves, Prochaska, Montrose, Heilman, Scherer, Llewellyn, Dalton Hayes, then Cody Cleaver in 10th. There goes DG Swiss in 11th. Ethan Evers makes his way onto pit road, and he is going to be psyched about this. So he's back up. He's going to be with the leaders, 4 fresh Firestones, and he's back in this thing. Zach McBride, actually, he's good. He should get the wave around right here, so he'll be back on the lead lap with new tires and enough fuel to make it to the end. So Zach McBride going to be okay. And Carl Rotman, he'll be 1 lap down, so he's going to be hoping for 1 more caution to get back on the lead lap. But other than that, the rest of this field cycles out pretty much what they needed. And everybody going to have a chance to win this thing. Goes McBride with the lucky dog. Sorry, wave around, not the lucky dog. The lucky dog was Carl Rotman in the 25. Apologies if I'm saying your name wrong, Carl. I'm not the greatest at name pronunciation. Car is going to be back on the lead lap. 13 car is going to have a chance at the win on this restart. Hayden Lowe going to lead him to the green. Cody Cleaver, I felt like he had the best chance going into this caution. He's back in 12th. Looks like he going to have an uphill battle to the end of this thing, but the good news is for him, he's going to have 16 laps to get it done. Plenty of time. With how many runs you get in this car, shouldn't be too hard to get back to the front for Cody. But here we go. Field in the hands of Hayden Lowell. Green flag back in the air. And a wing is sliding down the apron. Somebody having contact on that restart. Hayden Lowell leads that lap. Perchotsky and Linney close in second and third. And a big gap back to the fifth and sixth cars of Montrose and Heilman. Daniel Llewellyn finds himself in eighth. And see if we can find that car with the missing wing. Looks like Zach McBride, front right wing on McBride's 28. Is missing. You can see from here. You see there's something missing on that right front. That's not going to be the view. Needed to look out of turn 4. Back to the leaders. Lowell, Perchotsky, and Graves now your top 3. Heilman down to the inside, now through the middle. Diving through this field and now into the lead on lap 63. Bear has a blink. He's not back yet. There he is. He's blinked back in. That was concerning. And everybody packed up now. This is where the wreck's going to happen at the end of this race. This is exactly where it's going to happen. And right there, the 42 and the 5 get together. They touch wheels. Luckily, they saved it. Didn't get too much contact. Rolling out onto the bottom of the 27. The bottom not working too well right now, though. The middle lane seems to be where you want to be. At least in 3 and 4. Oh, man. Super swirly. Graves to the top of Heilman. Not quite. Not outside of that 27. But he gets there off turn 2. Now Perchotsky to the lead. Scherer down to the inside.
Are you hearing me?
That woke me up.
Oh, Graves tagged the outside wall, trying to get to the outside of the 27. Now they're close in 1 and 2. 27, kind of a cut down line. Kind of something you do in dirt
Yeah,
right there.
so I lost the wing on the restart, so you guys feel free to crash real quick.
McBride asking for a caution after he lost his wing on the restart. After all that, got the wave around after the mistake, gets back up to the field, and then I'm assuming a checkup on the restart just knocks his wing off. I've been there. It just kills your momentum. Eight laps to go here at California, and they're 3 wide everywhere, almost 4. All 12 of these cars are putting on a show, and it's a good thing it's only 12 up here in the main pack, otherwise we'd be wrecking them up. Lowell and Heilman still battling for the lead. Ethan Evers, who was fighting to stay on the lead lap not even 15 laps ago, now up there in the top 5 looking to take over that lead. Caution is out. Oh no, I think it's Cody Cleaver. What happened to Cleaver and Swiss? Oh man, a checkup from the one of Montrose. Let's back it up. You see right here, the Montrose gets tight or tries to go up to the top lane. I'm not sure, but that checks up to 2. Makes contact with the 23 as well. Let's look at it one more time. On board with the 2 car. Just checked up. 26 had nowhere to go. Gets into the left rear of the 2. And those 2 both go for a spin. One more time. Just full replay of the 2's wreck. At the 26. Nowhere for those 2 to go. That puts us under caution for, I think, the 3rd time tonight. Has been a very clean race. I think that's going to mean fast repairs for the 26 and the 2. Sure, the one of Montrose has some damage as well. 23 got into him. McBride going to come down and fix his wing. Should just be a quick 3 or 4 second stop to put the new wing on. We'll take tires as well. May as well do everything while you're down there. That's actually, we're looking at DG Swiss.
Road, repair and damage, so.
See, McBride also takes 4 tires and fuel, fixes the wing. See it. Oh, yep, there it goes. Pops right in. Cody Cleaver slides through and into his box, takes the fast repair. Let me back out on track. DG Swiss, I think I already used the fast repair. No, he used it right there. So, brand new car, brand new 26 machine.
IndyCar does not do green-white checker finishes, so the race.
Cody Cleaver spinning on pit exit. Don't hit the wall. Don't hit the wall. Okay, he saved it. Sheesh. How'd that happen? De-wedged it? Oh, yep. That might be a pit exit penalty. That was a good portion of the car up off the track. Or onto the track, sorry. Right here, I think. I mean, that was almost more than half the car. It was more than half. I think that's going to be a pit exit penalty, which should only be an EOL, I think, under caution. That's just adding on top of the 2 of Cleaver's night so far. Could be 1 to green. We'll go green with 3 laps to go in this thing, and I think we're going to wreck again. No green, white checkers in IndyCar racing. That means once they wreck, it's over, no matter what. Next flag ends it. Zach McBride doing some aggressive tire warming. Hey, Llewellyn getting caught up to the field after taking some damage repair. Looks like that car's in pretty good condition. See what his steering wheel looks like. Looks pretty straight. Back up to our leaders. Pace car gonna pull off and we'll go green to finish this thing out. Pace car pulls onto pit road. Next flag ends it. Hayden Lowe warming the tires, spins it.
Green.
And destroys the back end of that 56. Hayden.
I have so many questions.
Hayden. Brother. That just split everybody apart on that restart. They thought we were going to get a caution or something.
At least it didn't bring the yellow out.
Yeah, at least it didn't bring the yellow out. That's a good point. He did get it off to the infield and towed it immediately, as to not bring the caution out. But man, that was something. I'm not gonna say I haven't done something like that before, so I'm not gonna rag on him too much. I've had a few restart spins in my day. Casey Graves into the lead, 2 laps to go. Heilman back to the outside, Prochatsky there in 3rd. Hopefully we can take the white flag and into this thing under green. Side by side out of turn 4. They're almost dooring each other. And across the line for the white flag. This race is going to be official under green. That is a good thing to hear. 3 wide for the lead now into turn 1. Less than 2 miles to settle this thing. Down the backstretch they go. Heilman in the lead. Prochatsky and Graves battling for second. Now Ethan Evers sticks his nose to the outside. Through 3 and 4. Graves and Prochatsky get together off turn 4. Here they come. Heilman's going to have to defend. Down to the inside. Graves to the outside. Who's going to get it across the line? Heilman, I think, got it by 4 thousandths of a second. Now 7. Officially 7 thousandths of a second. Levi Heilman beats Casey Graves.
Good race, everybody.
What a finish. What a finish.
That was a damn good race. That was fun.
I'm sorry, I didn't have a great camera for that finish. Probably should have been somewhere even with the start finish line to see it. We'll take a look at it here in a moment. Oh, the smoke doesn't look good. I'm sorry. Let me fix that smoke for us really quick. That was the wrong one. There we go. That's some good looking smoke. That is why I love IndyCar racing. That was a heck of a finish. They finish under green. Don't wreck each other. You can't ask for more than that. and I guess do our interviews down here. Okay. Hey, Levi, it's Lucas in the booth. You got me?
I got you.
Hey, man, absolutely insane finish. Beat Casey Graves by 7/1000ths of a second. You guys were door to door at the line. Absolutely amazing race for you, man. How was it?
It was crazy. It was like one of those funnest races, even though I thought it was going to be pretty boring since it was 75 laps I've done in my life. It was crazy the whole time, even though 3/4 of it I was racing Ethan as a lapper, even though I know he was battling for his lap back. But yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Ethan was battling you like it was the last lap for the win, but it ended up working out for him, so I'm not going to talk bad about it. But, oh man, were you worried at all when those guys came out of 4 and had that massive run on you?
Me and Jeff are teammates, and we were planning out the whole caution that I caused out, and I told him to take us 3, coming to 2 to go, and I was just going to pinch him, and I realized I got in front of him, and I just walked like I was racing NASCAR, and it worked. I don't know how.
You did kind of spin and win it, didn't you?
That's
crazy,
cheat, man. I don't know.
That speaks
wasn't trying to
volumes
cause the caution.
For how big the runs were tonight. You guys were going back to front all night. It was crazy to watch. I guess you got anybody you want to shout out for the win?
Yeah, shout out Jeff, Christian in the call, the Bean Team, Speed Factory, YOB Racing, RSW Graphics, SRL Broadcast, everybody else.
Absolutely, man. Well, thanks for talking to us tonight. Congrats on that win. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Oh, I still have my Discord sounds on. I apologize for that. Okay, let's get a word with our second place finisher, Casey Graves. What's up, Casey?
Oh, I'm still trying to catch my breath after that one.
Absolutely. 7/1000ths of a second away from the win here tonight. Just that close, but still had to have been fun tonight for you.
Oh yeah, it was a really good race, honestly. Everybody raced clean and close. I had that little mistake at the first run, and it set me back, and that yellow really saved me.
Yeah, definitely. I think that yellow saved quite a few people. Ended up giving the 27 the win, I think, and it was a crazy night. I mean, I could see it from the broadcast booth, but did you think you had enough run there out of 4? The runs were crazy all night.
I tried it earlier in the race, and I was timing it, and I knew if I wasn't leading off 4, I was pretty much screwed. But I tried to time it as best as I could, and I actually got a 4X when I pulled out to pass them. So I knew I was pretty close to hitting them. I actually thought I had wrecked them. Luckily, I didn't. We had a good, clean race, and come up short.
Absolutely, man. Well, still, very good finish for you. Very good points day, and I mean, that it's definitely a heartbreaker, but it looked like you guys had a ton of fun tonight, so that's all that matters. But got anybody you want to shout out for the win? Or the win?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, for a second. Yeah, all the boys over at True Speed, Big Z, Alec, Cooper, they're all sitting there watching the race and trying to spot for me. Not that they basically were like, "Oh, you're 3 wide." And that's all I was getting. It was a fun race. I was just happy to have another decent points day. I ran pretty good at Long Beach, so see if I can keep it up.
Absolutely, Casey. Well, thanks for talking to us here after the race. Congrats on that second. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you guys for putting this on, too. I mean, I know it's a lot for you guys to put everything on all these leagues. It's much appreciated.
I appreciate you showing up for the race. It made it a great time to watch.
All right, thanks.
Was Casey Graves finishing second tonight. We'll see if I can find the 5. Yeah, we'll drag him on up. He didn't go up to the waiting room, and I don't usually broadcast people because I don't know if they want to talk to me. So we're gonna go ahead. We'll see if he jumps up there. But we're gonna do our. Oh, I still have the smoky cam up. We're going to go ahead and do our ending spiel, go over the results of tonight's race. In the meantime, winner tonight, Levi Heilman in a last lap crazy finish. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a replay of that too. I did say I was going to do that. See if we can find it. I think it's going to be back here. Yep, there it is. So let's see if we can get a good view of this. They're coming to the line. There it is. That's the margin. It's behind the scoring tower. Just had a good view of it. There we go. We'll go out. We'll do a little jank here and we'll get a good view of this. Should have had a camera set up for this. I apologize, everybody. There is your finish at the line. Can't quite get it on the line, but there's a foot before the line. You can't even tell from that angle. Got to go a little bit more to the right. There it is. About a foot. That's it. Insane. Crazy finish. We'll go ahead and go to our results with that in the background. Levi Heilman wins it in that crazy finish right there by 7 thousandths. Casey Graves takes home a second. Respectable finish for how his race went tonight. Perchotsky, a few pit road spins, but he ends up taking home a podium, so nice job to Jeff Perchotsky there. Ethan Evers takes home a 4th place. Zach McBride with a 5th after losing that wing with like 10 to go. He comes back and takes home a top 5. Nice job by Zach. Alex Linney takes home a 6th. Jeremy Scherer takes home 7th. Dalton Hayes in 8th. Carl Rotman takes home 9th. Daniel Llewellyn with the top 10. And beyond that, we got Ian Montrose 11th. Cody Cleaver 12th. Oh man, our pole sitter finishes 12th tonight. Unfortunate. Hayden Lowell led that final restart. Well, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm sorry, Hayden. DG Swiss takes home a 14th. Just not good luck there at the end. Got caught in that wreck with the 1 and the 2. And Dave Hoytsma takes home our final 15th. That's going to do it for me tonight, everybody. Thank you all for watching. I'm Lucas Hoytsma. Join us on Wednesday and Friday. Wednesdays, Fridays for the next, 13 weeks. For the CTC Cup Series on Wednesdays and this IndyCar Series, Labor 12 IndyCar Series on Friday nights at the same time. So thank you all for watching. See you next week.